Break the Board Sports with your boy RJ Cash Cole. Click that like, hit subscribe. MLB on the Diamond Best Bets Part 2 here. Let's hop right into it again. Click that like, hit subscribe for us. Become a member on YouTube. Entry level capper. Get you one play a day. Make money. Get you 2+ plays a day. If you want every play for the 7 months of baseball, NHL, and NBA playoffs, go to breaktheboardsports.com. It's $199 for the 7 months. We're throwing in the playoffs. Also going to throw in the 3 major horse races. If we're not up at least 30 units by the first college football game, works out for you. You get the first 8 weeks of college and pro football for free. First game on the board, we got the New York Yankees hosting the LA Angels. Now the Yankees laying $1.86 plus 154. The comeback on the Angels, 77% of the ticket count, 69% of the handle is on the New York Yankees. 23% ticket count, 31% of the handle is on the LA Angels. Now, 10.5 is where your total's at. 51% of the ticket count, 72% of the handle is going over the 10.5. 49% of the ticket count, 28% of the handle going to the under in this one. Now, Angels 9-9, Yankees 9-8. Yesterday, the Angels won 7-1. That's after the first game. The Yankees wheeled back in the series, won that one 11-10. So the Angels have been giving them fits. Now, Jack, or however you say that, gets the call. 2 starts last year against the Yankees, gave up 2 runs, 4 runs. Now, his first start was really shaky this year against the Angels. 4 innings, 4 hits, 6 runs, 5 of them earned. But the last 2 starts have been really good against Seattle. 5 2/3, 4 hits, did not allow a run, struck out 7. And then against the Reds, who've been red hot, 7 innings, 2 hits, 1 run, only struck out 2, but pitched very well. Now, Luis Hill on the other side for the Yankees made his debut against the Rays. 4 innings, 3 hits, 3 earned runs. Hasn't faced the Angels since 2024. When he did, he gave up 1 run over 2 starts. Listen, Angels have been playing too tough. I can't go laying that price with the Yankees. Not saying I'm taking the Angels, but the lean here would 100% be the Angels or nothing in this spot. Next game on the board to get into, let's talk about the Chicago Cubs and the Philadelphia Phillies. Now, the Cubs catching $1.15 minus 136 is what the Phillies are laying at home. 63% of the ticket count, 57% of the handle going to the Phillies. 37% ticket count, 43% of the handle going to the Cubs. Now, that total setting at 8.5, 73% of ticket count, 79% of the handle going over the 8.5. 27% ticket count, 21% of the handle going to the under. Cubs and Phillies, both 8-9 on the year. You're going to get a matchup of 2 really good southpaws. Now, this series, ton of runs being scored, man. Phillies won the first game 13-7. Cubs won the second one 10-4. Their Phillies have beaten the Cubs 5 of the last 7 games that they've played against each other. Imanaga, southpaw for the Cubs, getting the call. Now, his last 2 starts been really good. The Indians, 5 innings, 3 hits, 1 run allowed. And then against the Pirates, 6 innings, no hits, no runs, 9 strikeouts. Pitched really, really good. Now, the Phillies, Jesus Luzardo, he's been good as well, except for last start, got beat around a little bit, gave up 5 runs against the D-backs. Last year in 2 starts against the Cubs, did not give up a run. Listen, really tight here, tight game, 2 teams that the Cubs just haven't, neither one of these teams have played to their ability so far. You haven't gotten out of either one of them what we thought. We thought both of these teams kind of run away with their division. They've both been really slow out the gates to start here. The Cubs against the Phillies, the last 19 meetings, the Phillies have the 14-5 edge. Now, 5 of the last 7 meetings in Philly have went over the total. You've seen that continue with the big scores these past 2 days. Cubs also have not played well against the National League, just 3-6 their last 9, so they've struggled there. Philly at home, 7 of the last 10 have went over the total. I lean Cubs here. Ultimately, I don't think I'm going to get to the window on either side, just being transparent. But I would lean Cubs in this one. Next game on the board, you got the Atlanta Braves hosting the Miami Marlins. Now, right now, the Braves, $1.75. High price here, plus 145 to come back on the Marlins. lot of love for the Braves here, guys. 81% of the bets, 78% of the handle compared to where the Marlins, 19% to count, 22% of the handle. Now, 9 is where the total is setting. 56% of the tickets, 23% of the handle going over. So a lot of public money there going over. The money, though, towards the under, talking about sharps. Now, the Braves 11-7, the Marlins 9-9. Braves won yesterday 6-5. That coming off of the Marlins winning game 1 of the series 10-4. Braves have beaten the Marlins 7 of the last 10. Now, your pitching matchup, Chris Paddock getting the call. He gave up 8 runs 2 starts ago to the White Sox. His last outing, though, against the Tigers, 6 innings, 7 hits, only allowed 2 runs, so it was decent. He had one start. Last year against the Braves, as a matter of fact. That's when he was with the Twins. 5 innings, 3 hits, 1 run, struck out 6. Now, Bryce Elder going to get the call. He finally allowed an earned run in his last start, 2 earned runs. Now, he's given up 4 runs on the season, but only 2 of them earned in 3 starts. He had 2 starts against Miami last year, gave up 5 runs in both, so Miami was able to get to him a little bit. I like Elder, but I don't like his track record against the Marlins, and ultimately, that's what's going to keep me off of this game. Toronto Blue Jays and the Milwaukee Brewers here locking up. Now, the Brewers, the home dog here, the rare home dog. Blue Jays laying $1.20 plus 102 is the comeback on the hometown Brewers. 46% of tickets, 61% of the handle to the Brewers, 54% ticket count, 39% of the handle to the Blue Jays. Now, 7.5, that's where your total sits. 60% of both money and handle going towards the over, 38% of both ticket and money going towards the under in this one. Now, when you dive into the handicap a little bit more, pitching matchup here, you got Dylan Cease getting the call for the Toronto Blue Jays. You got Patrick getting the call for the Brewers. Now, the Blue Jays 7-9, Brewers 8-8. Blue Jays took game 1 of this series 9-7 yesterday. Now, Dylan Cease is going to get the call. 3 starts, has allowed 4 runs. 1 run, 2 runs, 1 run. So he's been solid. He had 1 start last year against Milwaukee. 5 innings, 6 hits, 1 run allowed. That's when he was with the Padres. Now, Chad Patrick, in 2 starts, has only allowed 1 run. He shut out Kansas City his last time out. Now, he's pitched against Kansas City and Chicago. I'm not saying that's like the creme de la creme. However, when I look at this, for me, it's either the hometown Brewers or nothing. The fact you can get the Brewers at plus money here, that doesn't happen very often, especially at home. Again, that's just a small lean that I have there on that one. Next game, Seattle Mariners here against the San Diego Padres on the road. Minus 110 both ways, 50-50 on the ticket count, but 61% of the handle going the way of the Mariners, 39% to the Padres. 8 is your total. Now, listen, ticket count and money way out of whack for this one. 48% of tickets on the over, but it's equal in 73% of the money, as to where 52% of tickets on the under only equal in 27% of the money. So huge differences there. Seattle 8-10 on the year. Padres 11-6. Padres got the win yesterday, 4-1. Mariners have still beaten the Padres 7 of the last 10. That win yesterday, or loss yesterday, rather, for the Mariners stopped a 4-game winning streak that they had going. Now, Emerson Hancock going to get the call for the Mariners. First 2 starts only allowed 1 run, but his last start against Houston got knocked around a little bit. 5 innings, 4 hits, 3 runs. He pitched once against the Padres last year, 4 2/3, 6 hits, 1 run allowed. Now, Randy Vasquez gets a call for the Padres. He's been really good. Over his last 5 starts dating back to last year, 4-1 with a 2 ERA. In 3 starts this year, he's allowed 0 runs, 1 run, and 1 run. So he's pitched absolutely incredible. I like the San Diego Padres today, minus $1.10. I think the price is cheap enough there that you can get home with them in that scenario. Last game on the board to get into. Again, click that like, hit subscribe for us, become a member here on YouTube. We got the New York Mets at the LA Dodgers. Dodgers minus 235. Yep, Ohtani's on the bump. Plus 190 is the comeback on the Mets. Now, again, overwhelming support for the Dodgers. 88% ticket count, 80% of the handle going their way. 12% ticket count, 20% of the handle going to the Mets. 8 is our total. A lot of love going under. 60% of ticket count, 80% of the money looking towards the under. Now, the Dodgers have beaten the Mets 3 straight, 4 out of the last 5. The first 2 games of this series, 4-0 Dodgers. And then yesterday, they had a fight on their hands. Dodgers won that one 2-1. Now, Clay Holmes is going to get the call. He's been brilliant so far in 3 starts this year. His last start only gave up 1 run to the A's, pitched a shutout before that against the Giants, gave up 2 runs to the Cardinals. Now, the Dodgers, Shohei Ohtani, he's been phenomenal as well. His last 2 starts, he has pitched a shutout. Line's too high here for me to get involved. I lean Mets, but again, it's really hard to step in front of Ohtani and the Dodgers. I really like the Arizona Diamondbacks today in baseball. Got a couple other leans, but again, join to get all the plays. RJ Cash Cole, Break the Board Sports, giving you stats, trends, information to help you with your handicap. Whether you fade or follow, hope you guys win your bets. God bless and happy handicapping.